Hello, welcome to the Dojo of Melchizedek here in Arkansas, in Hot Springs. I was here for 3.5 years. The Dojo is dedicated to the Divine Feminine. I'm here. But this is what we do. This has to do with I guess they call them the 4 letters, but they are not letters. They are ideographs of China. This is the essence of the Taoism, and they are the 4 letters. The first one is happiness, just like 2 people happy dancing, and you and only you are responsible for of your own happiness. Then the rest of life can happen. You are actually checked through during the whole life, but one day, because you know how to be happy, life works for you. The second letter is called good luck. Things work. And the more that you are there, every time it becomes normal. And one day, takes a long time. You wake up and everything looks the same, but something else happens. And you have gotten the 3rd letter, which is abundance. And there's a lot of abundance, but you have to check it sometimes. But it is abundance of all good. It's called prosperity, and life works. And the last letter, which is the most important, is something that I ask people if they know what it is. Would you know what it is? Yeah. Well, actually, there is a book by Deepak Chopra by the title of that, and it's Perfect Health. Have you met a person with perfect health? And that perfect health can lead us to immortality. That letter is about immortality. And immortality is not about keeping the body, it's about keeping the memories. The Dojo of Melchizedek belongs to Melchizedek, and Melchizedek is blue like Krishna. And blue is like the highest frequency. It's just a beautiful, I'm a blue being, we are blue here, and this is the blue planet. Anyway, this is the story in the Bhagavad Gita. Arjuna is fighting. He has to fight brother against brother. He's totally conflicted. And Krishna comes in the chariot. Krishna. So Arjuna asks Krishna. And Krishna says, Arjuna, many, many lives we both live. The difference between you and I is I know all of mine, you haven't gotten a hint, do your work. So immortality is about the memories, not about keeping this body, because we are not this body either. So this is the dojo. And here is there is Christ above, then there is the Sri Yantra. I'm also a Sufi. So here is the Dojo of Melchizedek. I work with the Hathors. The Hathors were here before even Lemuria. And they are interdimensional deities of sound. And this is Kabbalah. This is the dojo, where all things converge. Here, this is my lineage. Yogananda and Sri Yuktevar, Krishna and Jesus, East and West. Before you came, my friend came by surprise, and he reminds me, well, we are autistic. I said, yes, I was autistic. Yes, we are autistic. And he says, you know what that is? And the autistic children, they already have the other hemisphere complete. So we are all going to be with the 2 hemispheres working, and this is the times. We are in the shift of the ages. Right? And one time I decided, how am I going to teach what I want to teach? And it's through Qigong, because it's the synchronization of the breath to the movement, it's the embodying of the wisdom. We already have the wisdom. And I was fortunate to be 2 days with this great master. And the Master Key by Robert Peng is an amazing thing. We have no excuse to not become who we truly are, human beings. And this is the planet selected by the Christ for the redemption of a huge cosmic sector. And at this time, oh, my name is Pilar. Has to do with a pillar. I'm like the central pillar of the temple. And the axis of the earth itself is now coming back to perfection. This is the paradise. This paradise will be paradise again, this earth, this beautiful planet. This is the healing room, and we honor. This is the crown of the Elohim. This was a present to the dojo by Joseph. And it's a person here in Atlantis, a farmer, a mystic, which are three-dimensional fractals. And there is actually a, I don't know what kind of thing, it's like a broccoli, that one of them is purple and the other green, and they grow. But this is done with what is left after you take the silver out of the mine, so that is pewter. It's very, very heavy. So one day he comes and gives me this and gives me that present, and Joseph had 9 children that grew up off the grid and in a beautiful place because they were Hebrew tradition, and when he and Yvette were married, they got all this land, and all the children grew up there. When they were teenagers, they built how do you call bridges that are?
Swinging bridges.
Swinging bridges in the beautiful place. Sound creates the geometries of light that the whole matter is descended. Did you take pictures of the dog and the cat? Because this is Sophia. That's perfect. Ah, thank you, Juanine. Perfect. That's one of the miracles that happen in the dojo. And this here, oh, this is what the hatols are. And here is an hour. This is my bedroom, and it's dedicated to the Uros people. This is Uros. That's how it's spelled. And that's it on my Uros.
Beautiful.
Yeah. This is my mother over there, Ophelia. Ophelia, Maria Ophelia. And I am Maria Ophelia del Pilar. And Ophelia is an angel that is the helpful one. And my mother, I blame her for me because she always thought, she treated every child as if a child is the total perfection. And somehow she taught children, she's beautiful, beautiful. Knew how to no child ever misbehaved for my mother. I love I like this little tiny kitchen, and I love cooking and feeding people.
And here is where you prepare all of your delicious foods.
Yeah, I love cooking and feeding people. It's just the best hobby. Yeah, the dining room. This is from Thailand. The Buddhism of Thailand and Burma and that part is the oldest Buddhism. And we developed an antenna. And how about all my balls? Look at them. These are done in Tibet and they are really aluminum based because